had Jake out there with him.
Yeah, right. So right when y'all Muslims over there walking around the cobblestone, they like this ain't never happened in history, man. The swarm of locusts just came, man, and just started just running everybody off, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it won't last probably a year or two ago. It's people doing some construction and a crane had fell on.
Come.
And they was out there. What's our Jesus?
Verse 4. Else, if thou refuse to let my people go, behold, tomorrow will I bring the locusts into thy coast.
Right.
Verse 5. And they shall cover the face of the earth, that one cannot be able to see the earth.
You and Nan on the team. It's all good, but they're going right with it though. Get verse 4 right. Read 9 and 4. Read that. Finish that out though. Finish that out in 5. We'll never want to cut a verse out.
Exodus chapter 10, verse 5.
Yeah.
And they shall cover the face of the earth.
Right.
That one cannot be able to see the earth.
Right.
And they shall eat the residue of that which is escaped, which remaineth unto you from the hail, and shall eat every tree which groweth for you out of the field.
Now get second here. We still gonna get that out. This second here is 15. Start at verse 5. No, we gonna start that start at verse 8. Start at verse 7.
In 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 7. Therefore says the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
So just like how the Lord let Egypt had us in slavery for 400 years, man. You know, so the white man, he done had us longer than that, man. So like the Lord said, he ain't gonna no longer hold his tongue, man. Go ahead.
Which they profanely committed. Neither would I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Right, man. And this goes for 2/3 eyed people, man. And this goes for the race of people who taught y'all to be that way, man. The so-called white race, the so-called Caucasians, the Edomites, according to the Bible, man. The red man.
Call themselves redneck.
Right, the redneck, man. Go ahead.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me.
Right, go ahead.
And the souls of the just complain continually.
That's what we out here to do, man. Go ahead.
And therefore, says Yahweh, I will surely avenge them. And receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
Right, man. Receive all the innocent blood from among them, man. So the Lord been keeping up, man. Ever since the so-called white man came over here, man. How many of each one of these tribes of people the so-called white man just killed, man? Because we don't know the number, man. We don't know the true number. It's stuff that these savages, the so-called white race, have committed, man, that we wouldn't believe they done, man. It's stuff we still don't know about, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
So our people is led as a flock to the slaughter. Go ahead.
I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
So he ain't gonna suffer us to dwell no longer in this land, man. This talking about modern day Egypt right here. Hold that out. Get that out.
It's Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 6.
Start at verse 4, bro.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 4.
Matter of fact, start at verse 1. Start at verse 1.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 1. The word that Yahweh spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans.
So this is modern day Egypt. This is the virgin daughter of Babylon, man. All in one, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Don't forget about Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right. Spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man. Go ahead,
By Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations.
So we gonna declare this, man. We commanded to do this. We gonna declare amongst all you nations, man. Just like we had the brothers in D.C. Declaring this, man. This declared from the four corners of the earth, man. We're gonna declare this among all the nations, man. Go ahead.
And publish and set up a standard.
And we setting up that standard, man.
Right.
And this the standard right here. This what we measuring everything by, man. You can either try your best to live by this standard, else you're going to be destroyed, man. And that go for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. If you of other nation, you going to be destroyed if you in America, man. When all this hell start breaking loose, your blood is going to be in these streets of America, man. Go ahead,
Publish and conceal not.
So we going to publish this. We commanded to publish this and conceal it not, man. But your preachers have been commanded to conceal this, man. Go ahead,
Say, Babylon is taken.
Babylon is taken. Go ahead. This is talking about America right here, man. Go ahead. And this scripture right here gonna prove it. Go ahead.
Baal is confounded.
Baal is confounded. They just constructed temples of Baal all over America, man. And they spell it just how it's spelled right here. B-E-L, man. Some of them spell it like B-E-L in America, and then they spell it with the B-A-A-L, man. Go ahead. So Baal is confounded, man. Go ahead.
Merodach is broken in pieces.
Come.
Her idols are confounded.
So all American idols being confounded right here, man. Right now, man. And that main idol, that white Jesus that they done put up, man. Now through this word of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Now people starting to learn that the Lord and Savior was a dark-skinned man with woolly hair. And now you so-called white people gonna learn it too. And we gonna see if you really believe in him now, man. See if you can accept it, man. You know, for this God-fearing nation, man. This so-called God-fearing nation. Go ahead. Long as Jesus was white, it was all good, huh? But now we reading the scriptures, he dark-skinned man with woolly hair. How you feel about that, man? Go ahead, huh?
Her images are broken in pieces.
So all the images of America is starting to be broken into pieces, man. Go ahead.
For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her.
Hey, and I just read an article this morning. Russia flying all they bombers over the coastlands of America yesterday and today, man. And this that nation out of the north, man. Russia, go ahead. This is why Russia stay in the news with America, man. They try to get Russia, talking about Russia. Russia just came up with this new missile. And they said that it's going against the treaty they made, you know. But Russia like, y'all a lie, man. Go ahead, But this that country out of the north that's going to lead the way with destroying Babylon the Great, man. Which is America in the Bible, man. Which is a.k.a. America. Go ahead.
Come.
Which shall make her land desolate.
Which is going to make this land desolate. Go ahead.
And none shall dwell therein.
So America gonna get destroyed, man. And no matter if Trump get his space program, man, no matter what he do, he can put up his wall. Ain't no one gonna dwell in this land no more. So America will not be made great again, man. You know how America gonna be made great again? By thermonuclear destruction. When it become a desert. Go ahead,
They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast.
So they're gonna remove both man and beast, man. Go ahead,
In those days and in that time, said Yahweh.
So in these days, in this time, man, the times we coming into, man, go ahead.
The children of Yasharala shall come.
The children of you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans gonna come, man. So that great harvest gonna come. Go ahead.
They and the children of Judah together.
They and the children of Judah together, man. Go ahead.
Going and weeping.
Hey, going and weeping. And it starts now with the elect, man. Because like you said, let the priest and the minister weep before the altar, man. Go ahead.
They shall go and seek Yahweh with their power.
So, hey, a lot of our people gonna start to come into this truth, man. Especially when all the destruction started to happen, man. Our people should be willing in the day of our power. Go ahead.
Right. They shall ask the way of Zion, the way to Zion.
They gonna ask the way back, man. They gonna ask the way back, their knowledge of salvation, man. Go ahead.
With their faces thither.
Right. We go, just like we doing that, man. We turn our face we pray to the east, but our people gonna come back and do this, man. We're gonna have a great harvest that's gonna come in, man. Go ahead.
Saying, come and
let us join ourselves to Yahweh in the perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten.
Right, man. Which we already doing it now, man. But that great book coming, and that's when the so-called white man gonna refer back to his blessing, which is the sword, and you still gonna lose, man.
Got that right.
Go ahead.
Verse 6, my people has been lost sheep.
See, our people have been lost sheep. Going back to the scripture the brother read earlier, go not unto the Gentiles, and any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. Go ahead. So our people have been lost sheep. Why?
Their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
So our leaders have caused us to go astray. Go ahead.
They have turned them away on the mountain.
They turned us away on the mountains, man. What do the mountains represent? All these different governments, all these different philosophies, man. So they turned us away on the mountains. How? Through Christianity, through Roman Catholicism, through your masonry, man, through these Greek fraternities. Brothers can name more, man. You know? But through all these different religions and philosophies set up by the so-called white man, through Buddhism, man. Go ahead.
They have gone from mountain to hill.
We have gone from government to government, man. From philosophy to philosophy. Go ahead. From religion to religion, man. Go ahead.
They have forgotten their resting place.
From nationality to nationality, man. We went from color. I ain't gonna say it in order, but we've been colored, African American, Afro American, Negro, black. All that's going from mountain to hill, man. But our shepherds have done this, man. Because I think it was Jesse Jackson was like, call us, when he the one started, call us Afro-Americans. Right, man. You know, so our shepherds have caused this. Read that from the top again.
Verse 6, my people have been lost sheep.
So our people, all of us was lost, man. Go ahead.
Their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
Come on, man. So your politician, your pastor, your entertainers, man, your athletes, all of them set up to cause you to go astray, man. If they not teaching you, you an Israelite, man.
That's right.
You know, go ahead,
They have turned them away on the mountain.
Come.
They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place.
We forgotten our resting place, man. Go ahead.
All that found them have devoured them.
See, all that found us devoured us. Go ahead.
And their adversary said, we offend not.
So this what all the other nations say, man. They like, we offend not, man. Go ahead.
Because they have sinned against Yahweh.
But they like, look, because all other nations, they know who we are, man. So they set up as taskmasters by the so-called white man to keep helping us going off, man. Go ahead. But they say they offend not because of this, man. And I actually had conversations with the other nations, and they always refer back to this, man. The Arabs and the Arabs in the East Indians, them two other nations who had it discussed this matter with, and they refer back to this, man. The Arabs even told me, y'all killed the prophets, man. First he was trying to act like, okay, we not the people. When he knew I knew what I knew, he came with this, like, we offend not. Why? Because y'all killed the prophets, man. But that's, go ahead,
The habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their father.
Right, man. So this is what they say, man. We offend not. Read that from the top again, bro.
Verse 7. All that found them have devoured them.
Come.
And their adversary said, we offend not.
Right.
Because they have sinned against Yahweh.
So they know that. So once they know that, their whole job is to keep us sinning against the Lord, man. So
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I just want to say, and then that started back when the white man, the Edomites, during the time of Alexander the Greek. The account of it is in the book of the Maccabees. The book that was taken out of the Bible. But Alexander the Greek, what they tell our people, stop keeping the law, stop keeping the commandment, stop speaking Hebrew. So this father that our enemies bring upon our people, they are well learned in how to do it, how to destroy us and bring us down as a people.
By the whole Psalms 83, Lord wills through the Spirit to come out. Go
the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their father.
Come on, go ahead.
Remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans.
This is what we telling our people, man. You remove yourself spiritually, man.
Right.
You got to come back, man. Going back to that verse 4 or 5 when it said we're going to make a perpetual agreement with the Lord, man. And ask the way to Zion, man. And this the way, man. First and foremost, coming back to your nation. First and foremost, accepting who the word ignorantly called Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, man. And once you do that, actions have to be taken, man. Like you said, you have to be converted and become as a child, and then learn your nationality, man. Learn the knowledge of salvation.
Repent.
Come. Go ahead, just finish that verse right there. Then we'll go back to that. But like you said, our enemies refuse to let us go, man. Did you read that book? In verse 6. Verse 7. Verse 7.
Verse 7. All that found them have devoured them.
Come.
And their adversaries have said, we offend not, because they have sinned against Yahweh. The habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their father.
Right, man. So, you read it said refuse to let them go. You just read that, verse 7. And read it.
All that found them have devoured them.
Right, so all that found us devoured us, man.
And their adversaries said, we offend not,
Oh,
because they have sinned against Yahweh.
oh.
The habitation of justice, even Yahweh, the hope of their father.
Right, man. Go ahead, huh?
Remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the heat goes before the flock.
So this is what we telling our people, man. You better, like the brother say, you better repent and turn back, man.
Right.
And make that perpetual agreement with the Lord, man. You know, you gotta, like you said, you gotta turn back, man. Like as a heat going before the flock, man. Cause this, like the brother started off with, our salvation is nearer than we believe now, man. Go ahead, bro.
Now it's our grace period. There's gonna come a time where the Lord not gonna have, He's not gonna be trying to hear no repentance then. When all hell breaks loose, it's gonna be over with for everybody that they repent, that the Lord not covering. It's gonna be over with for them. So now it's the time to repent.
That's right. When hell break loose, everybody want to pray and repent, huh, bro? That's right. Yeah, they'll live to
Skip down to verse 33, Doc.
The Lord gonna say, you low my law when it's over, when the doors of repentance is over with, when they close. He gonna say, you low my law. Now you gotta suffer, you gotta know it by death and pain.
3 verse 33, verse 34.
Jeremiah 50 and 33.
Right, and right now we're reading about the salvation of the Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And we're reading about the destruction of the so-called white race in their kingdom, which is called Babylon the Great in the Bible, man. Go ahead,
Thus says Yahweh of hosts, the children of Yashar'Allah and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
So the children of Yashar'Allah and the children of Judah was oppressed together, man. So the so-called Negroes, the so-called West Indians, and the so-called Haitians, man, they consist of the kingdom of Judah, man. Which they were the southern kingdom. Then we had the northern kingdom, which consists of the Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. So now we all, because the northern kingdom came to America first, man. And then later, they came willingly, man. But later we came as slaves, man. The Negro, the so-called Negro West Indian and Haitian, man. But now we all in North, South, and Central America, and we oppressed together now, man. For you so-called, for you Israelite side people, man, who saying the Native American Indians, other Hispanics and Latinos ain't a part of the children of Israel, man. Do your research on that, man, before you talk, man. You got Native American Indians on reservations suffering way harder than any of these people, man. Suffering the curses way harder, man. Go look at the condition of those reservations right now, man. And you try to tell me they not our people, man. Go ahead, cause y'all try to say the curses don't fit them, man. You better do more research on that, man. Go ahead,
And all that took them captives held them fast.
See, all took us captives, held us fast, man. Ain't nobody won't let us go. Especially when this so-called white man got a hold to us, man. Go ahead.
They refused to let them go.
They refused to let us go, man. Just like Pharaoh refused to let us go, man. So the so-called white man, he refused to let us go, man. He'll quick tell you to go back to Africa, man. But he don't really mean that, man. He don't mean that. You think he gonna let all his slaves, if all of us decide like we gonna go back to that side of the world right now, you think he gonna let that happen, man? He gonna pursue us just like Pharaoh army did, man. And he gonna actually do that when our Redeemer and Savior come back, man. What you think he gonna be fighting for, man? He gonna be fighting for he gonna be fighting to keep his slaves, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Their Redeemer is strong.
So our Redeemer is strong, man. But all took us captives, refused to let us go. And who is our Redeemer, man? Who in the world ignorant called Jesus Christ, man? Which his true name is Yahweh. Go ahead.
Yahweh of hosts is his name.
Right. Yahweh of armies is his name, man. So the Heavenly Father is a man of war, man.
Right.
And we send his son back in the heavenly host of angels, man. They coming back for war, man. To free up these people on the sand, man. Starting with the elect of our people, man. Because 2/3 of our people, they taste this word and it ain't gracious unto them, you're going to be destroyed right along with this place, man. You're going to have to be destroyed to come back in your right mind.
That's right.
Go ahead, Doc.
He shall thoroughly plead their cause,
The Lord is going to thoroughly plead our cause, man. Go ahead.
that he may give rest to the land.
That he may give rest to what land, man? He talking about the people before us a place, man. He going to give rest to us, man. Go ahead.
And disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon.
And he going to disquiet everybody that's in this place, man. Ain't nobody going to have nothing to say then, man. Your CNN, Trump, your Democrats, your Republicans, no one. 2/3 of our people, man. Ain't nobody going to have nothing to say, man. Once the Lord destroy this place, man, with thermonuclear destruction, man. That's it, Doc. Go ahead, Doc.
All right, back in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand.
Get that part where it said we led to the slaughter. Verse 10.
Yeah, verse 10.
Yeah. Verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
We just read how we was led as a flock to the slaughter. Jeremiah 50:6. Our shepherds have led us, caused us to go astray, man. So the wicked leaders of our people, you gonna get destroyed right along with your slave master, man. The so-called white man, man. Go ahead.
I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Right, so now the Lord ain't gonna suffer us to dwell in this place no more, man. He gonna take us back home, man. Go ahead.
Say something to it then. How we know that it's talking about spiritual Egypt, because the brother reading from the book of Ezra, and Egypt had been fell on them. So it's got to be talking about over here, which America is considered as spiritual Egypt, Babylon, and Sodom and Gomorrah.
All right, verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand.
So
and
the
a
Lord,
stretched out arm.
the Lord gonna bring the Negro, Hispanic, Latino, and Native American Indians. He gonna bring us out of America with a mighty arm. Go ahead.
And smite Egypt with plagues.
So the Lord gonna smite this place with plagues, man. Famine gonna come to this place, man. And just like they had the government shutdown, man. If that government shutdown lasted, man, to where people weren't receiving those different benefits they received from the government, man, they was gonna see it then, man. And that's what's gonna cause a lot of our people to turn back to the Lord, man. Go ahead, Doc.
One of the plagues, you don't really hear about it, but the white race is not producing. You know, they not having babies. You know, I forgot what they call what was going on with it, but you know, that's a problem. The white folks are really concerned about it because they have more of their people dying than being born. That's a plague.
And that's been over the years. That's been like 30, 40 years now, man. Go ahead, Doc. That's why you think they keep shooting you down in the streets, man. Why you think they keep planning to annihilate us, man? Right, Planned Parenthood, man. You know, but going back to the Lord, he gonna bring plagues upon modern day Egypt, man. Gonna be famine, all type of diseases, man. And the ultimate plague is going to be the thermonuclear missiles that hit this place, man. Go ahead, huh?
All right. Start back over again. It said, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and I will smite Egypt with plagues, as before. And I will destroy all the land thereof.
Right. So he said going to destroy all the land thereof, proving that that's talking about modern day Egypt, America. Because we just read about Babylon, and the land going to be destroyed thereof, man. Go ahead, huh?
Egypt shall mourn.
America is going to mourn. And you all, and America been mourning right now, man. With that government shutdown, you had America mourning, man. Because you had 800,000 workers who was working for free, man. You federal government workers was working for free, man. For like a month. Go ahead. And that's going to come. It's going to, hey, the government going to shut down, man. Eventually, they ain't going to never come back up, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, huh?
And the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment of Yahweh shall bring upon it.
Come, go ahead.
They that till the ground shall mourn.
Right, man. They that till the ground shall mourn, man. You got a lot of farmers mourning now, man.
That's right.
Ask them farmers in California, man. When Trump put them tariffs on China, man, which caused China to stop buying their soybeans, man, and now they buying them from Brazil, man. Ask them farmers is they mourning right now, man. Go ahead. That's just one example. Go ahead, all right.
For their seed shall fall through the blasting and hail,
Go ahead.
and with a fearful constellation. And woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, man. So this coming across the four corners of the earth, man. Go ahead. But this is gonna be the place. This is gonna be the place where their main destruction. This is the only land that's gonna be totally destroyed off the face of the earth, man.
That's right.
And not be inhabited again, man. This land gonna only be inhabited by desert creatures, man. No one will ever live in America again, man. After the Lord judged this place, man. Go ahead, huh? Some of your pastors don't want to talk about, man. Tell your pastor to break down Revelation the 18th chapter, man. Since you said, oh, that's the Old Testament. Tell them to break down Revelation 17, Revelation 18, man. Ask them what that's talking about. Matter of fact, you read it for yourself, man. And when it's describing Babylon the Great, and you tell me what you think, what country you think that's talking about, man. Go ahead, huh?
For the sword and their destruction draweth near.
So the sword and destruction draweth near. Go ahead.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another.
One people gonna stand up to fight against another. So this a plague that's coming to America, man. Race wars. Go ahead.
And the sword in their hand.
With swords in their hands. Go ahead.
For there shall be sedition among men.
Come.
And invading one another.
So it's going to be sedition among men and invading one another. Go ahead.
They shall not regard their king nor princes. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
And this is what it's going to come down to. Read that again out from the top. The swords in the one nation shall stand up against another.
For there shall be sedition among men.
Come.
And invading one another.
Started from where it say one nation should stand up and fight against another, or it's coming after this.
Yeah, the 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth near.
Come.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Right, man. So one people should stand up and fight against another. Go ahead. Because see, that's one thing about the so-called white race, man. They don't have no integrity, man. When they start suffering, man, they don't got no integrity, man. They'll do anything, man. Our people always had integrity when they suffer, man. We've been suffering for so long, man. We know how to deal with it, man. But you so-called white people don't know how to deal with suffering, man. Going back into Cain and Jacob and Esau, man. You couldn't even wait till the food got ready, man. So you never showed no integrity, man. And then you sold your birthright for a meal, man. Which show you have no integrity, man. Go ahead, huh?
And swords in their hands.
With swords in their hands, man. Go ahead.
For there shall be sedition among men.
And there should be sedition among men. Just imagine if their government shutdown just prolonged for like 3, 4, 5 months, man. to where our people weren't getting their benefits, man. And then these 800,000 workers weren't getting paid, man. This is what that was gonna lead to, man. And this gonna eventually happen, man. Go ahead. That
trouble.
Right. That was just a little test. They doing little test runs right now, man. But go look at what's going on in France right now, man.
Right.
You know, with the yellow vest, it's sedition among men right now, man. It's just gonna get worse, man. It's just all this is the beginning of sorrows, man. This the beginning of it, man. Go ahead.
And invading one another.
And invading one another.
They shall not regard their king nor princes.
Come.
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
And the course of their action gonna stand in their power, man. So when this government finally shut down for good, man, this is what it's gonna lead to right here. Go ahead.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Hey, that's what Trump was saying. Trump said he gonna declare this a national emergency, man. And he also said he gonna declare martial law, man. So this. Look, for you so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, you getting your warning signs, you getting your birth pains, man. You better turn back, man. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Go ahead.
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
See, but because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, man. And the so-called white man, he got pride. He the pride. Hey, they got the proudest president that I done seen since my time, man. I ain't seen the president as proud as President Trump, man. You know, Bush done his thing, man, but wasn't nobody proud. I ain't seen one as proud as Trump, man. Go ahead, huh?
The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
And these the plagues that's coming to America, man. Go ahead.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword.
This gonna be way worse than what happened to Egypt, man. What's gonna happen to America, man? Cause America not gonna come back from what's gonna happen to this place, man. It ain't gonna be no more America, man. Go ahead.
It's gonna be like a time never seen before on the earth.
Right.
It's never gonna happen again after it happened.
And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
See, you spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, man. So like I was saying, this was just a pretense for all that, man. Just imagine if that government stays shut down, man. And then that's another thing, man. You got a lot of these different grocery stores, man. They ain't even renewing they contract to where they accept EBT, man. So this is gonna affect our people mainly, man. Which is gonna cause the race wars, man.
Yeah, you know what they might do? If they're not gonna accept the card no more, they might go into the chip.
Yeah, that's all setting up for the chip too, man. Like your brother was saying, man. Go ahead, huh?
And for great tribulation.
And for great tribulation, go ahead. So, like I say, for lack of bread and great tribulation, man, this is what's gonna cause all this race. This is what's gonna cause the race wars and all that, man. Go ahead, huh?
Behold, says Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me.
Right. So this is what this setting up for, man. Right. The Lord gonna call all the kings on the earth to reverence him, man. So the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the kingdom of China, you know, the kings of all the other nations, the Lord gonna call you together to reverence him, man. And this is what's happening right now, man. Go ahead. The Lord calls y'all to go to war with each other, man. Go ahead.
Which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and livingness.
Then it say which is from the rising of the sun. Where the sun rises from the east, man. So that's why all that turmoil started in the east first, man. But all that's gonna come back over here because America is the one that's keeping all that up. It's keeping all that up, man. Go ahead,
to turn themselves one against another.
There you go, to turn themselves one against another, man. Because even though you got all this government shut down and all this stuff going on in America, man, you still got those different nations beefing with each other right now, man. You got Russia sending their bombers over here, man. You got China stationing their troops in Mexico, man. You got China saying they're gonna take Taiwan back, man. You know, they don't even speak about North Korea no more, man. Go ahead,
Trump is talking about U.S. leaving out of NATO. And, those countries in NATO look forward for the protection of the U.S. military. The U.S. military is all over. So, you know, that's already going to shoot them up, you know.
And repay the things that they have done to them.
Right, but all this going back to the Lord to repay them for all the things they done to us, man. Psalms 83. We're gonna keep going on that, huh?
God. In Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thy silence, O power.
Right, man. So this the man frame we set up to put our people in, man. This supposed to be your prayer, man. You're supposed to be praying for this wicked country, man. That's continuously to oppress and suppress and trying to annihilate our people, man. You supposed to be praying, keep not silence, oh Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai, go ahead.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace, go ahead.
And be not still, O
Right,
power.
right, go ahead.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
His enemies make a tumult, man. Go ahead. Everybody, basically, like even you got these countries want to war with each other, they still like, shit, we gonna rule over them next, man. That's their mind frame. Right. We got next on ruling over them, man. That's China mind frame, man. Go ahead. We eat GMOs now, man. China get the rulership over us, man. You don't even want to know what you're gonna be eating, man.
Right. Eating that
Right, man. Right, as your brother said, we eating that now, man. Go ahead,
And they that hate thee have lifted up thy head.
Right, see, so those that hate the Lord lift up their head, man. Go ahead. Get on Psalms 2,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against us, man. So putting drugs, guns, diseases in the neighborhood, Christianity, Roman Catholicism, Masonry, Greek fraternities, all that's crafty counsel they took against us, man. It taught us that why. Go ahead.
And have consulted, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Right.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
So they took a real crafty counsel against us, man. And consulted against we the hidden ones, man. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. You are the hidden ones. Go ahead.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, man. Right. And they done this. They came up with this council, and then they executed it, man. Get Michael 2. Get Michael 2 out. We're gonna go back to that. Get Michael 2. Go ahead. We're gonna hold that right there, out. Yeah, Psalms 2. Yeah, we're gonna get that. I want to go right. Hold that Psalms 83, y'all. Okay. Go ahead,
We're gonna start at the top.
Yeah.
Micah 2, verse 1. Woe to them that despise iniquity.
Woe to them that devise iniquity, man. So we're gonna bring out the whole book, man. Because just like it said, they took a crafty counsel against our people, man. Against the hidden ones, man. That's right. And they consulted together against the hidden ones, and they said, come, let us cut them off. Go ahead.
And work evil upon their beds.
Right, man. Go ahead.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
Right, so this is what they did, man. They devised it. The Lord said, woe unto them, no, man. So just because the so-called white man came up with this plan, man, and he started during the time where in ancient times, during the ancient Alexander the Greek, man. That's right. Go ahead, because it showed you during that time, man. Because even when we was in captivity to the Syrians, Babylonians, the Persians, true enough, we had Nebuchadnezzar want us to bow down to him as a god, man. But eventually, when he realized, look, through they and them, I can't do that, man. So even the Persians realized, look, we're going to let them go back and build a temple, man. But this Minecraft council came is when the Greeks took power, man. And when the Greeks took power, they tell you, when they came over that council against us, all the heathens agreed with it, man. They kept telling you that the heathen nation that was around agreed with it, man. So this when that main council took place, we so-called white people came into power, man. And it started with Alexander the Greek, man. And it went to the Greco-Roman Empire, And then it came back in the Renaissance period started when y'all sent Christopher Columbus to come on this side of the world, man. Go ahead,
Because it is in the power of their hands.
So, like I said, they devised that iniquity upon the bed because it is in the power of their hands, man. So this is the leaders of you so-called white people, the elites, man. Who some of y'all don't even know nothing about, man. They devised all this evil, man. Go ahead.
And they covet fields.
They covered fields, man. So that's what they did, man. And it show you in that movie 1492 what Columbus said. Columbus was trying to plead with them, which was them so-called Jews, man, who was financing everything. He was playing with them like, we got, them other tribes, we gonna go after this so-called Negro, Hispanics, and Latinos. They on the whole other side of the world, man. And he had to convince them, man. And what was they coveting? They was coveting this land in the fields. Because all they was hearing about cities of gold over here. They was hearing about all the great riches our people had over here, man. Go ahead.
And take them by violence.
And when they came over here, and they take this land by violence, man. They took this land by violence, man. So for them to holler out, build up a wall, man. But the Lord said, woe unto y'all, man. So y'all destruction coming, and we read it in the Bible, man. Then we're gonna see who really believe in the Bible, man. We're gonna see you devils, you Edomites, according to the Bible, believe in this Bible. Now that's what we're gonna start doing, man. We're gonna start calling y'all by y'all true name. We don't gotta call you no crap. No, we'll call you the devil, man. Because the Bible calls you the devil. We're gonna start calling you what the Bible calls you, man. Edomites, man. Wicked descendants of Esau, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
Let me say something about the devil. When the Bible said the devil. Devil, when the Bible speaks about the devil, it's not talking about a red man down in the earth. The word devil means deceiver. And that's what the white man in the Bible speaks about. He deceived the nations. That's what devil means, deceiver.
Start read that verse 2 from the top of the
And they covered fields.
They covered fields, man.
And take them by violence.
And they took them by violence, man. And they started with our people, man. And now they going across the whole face of the earth. Taking fields, man. Taking lands. Go ahead.
And houses.
And houses.
And take them away.
Did this happen to the whole northern kingdom as a whole, man? Just put them on reservations. Go ahead.
So they oppressed a man and his house.
So they oppressed a man and his house.
Even a man and his heritage.
Even a man and his heritage, man. Because what did they do when they came, man? They took the fields. When they took the fields by violence, what did they have to come out there? They had some called missionaries, man. They had Roman Catholic priests coming to re-educate our people, man. So they oppressed the man and his house and his heritage, man. So they started to teach you, look, you ain't no Israelite, you ain't this, you a Catholic now, man. You a Christian now. That's what they started to do, man. So they had a plan, man. They had a crafty counsel, man. That was that evil that they devised. Go come to this side of the world, take these people down, and then we're gonna teach them a whole new thing, man. Therefore, they'll lose their strength and their power, man. Their power won't be behind them, man. This is a whole crafty counsel that they took over here.
Therefore, thus says the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your neck.
He said against this family, man. So that's against all you Edomites, man. Against the whole family, man. Just like in Amos 3, get Amos 3 right here. 1, 3 and 1. We're going to go back to that. But the Lord said he devised this against the whole family, man. So this for the whole nation of you Edomites, man. Go ahead.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1. This is the word of Yahweh, have spoken against you, all children of Yasharallah. Against the whole family.
Against the whole family, man. So the Lord spoke against our whole family, man. So this how the whole nation went into slavery, man. Because the Lord judged you as a nation, man. You got individual judgment, man. But when the Lord brings his total wrath down, he gets you as a whole nation, man. as a whole people, man. So that's why he said Isaiah 3, even your king, your prophets, your orators, your noblemen, go going right into slavery, man.
Right.
Go ahead, huh?
Hear this word that Yahweh has spoken against you.
When Babylonians came and got us, did they them go into that captivity? Go ahead, huh?
All children of Yasharahla,
That the Lord has spoken against us, O children of Yasharahla, man. Go ahead.
against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying,
Right.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
So that's what the Lord did, man. So that's why he took the land that's why he took this land from the so-called Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man.
Right.
Because us only have he known from all the families of the earth. That word known, you look it up in the Hebrew, man, it got about 50 synonyms, man. And you know the only ones he known, he taught his kinsmen. But just getting that point on of the whole family, then we're going to go back to that in the Michael, man. Go ahead, out. You at verse 3 or 2?
Verse 3.
Read verse 3 from the top again.
It said, therefore thus says the Lord, behold,
Therefore thus saith the Lord, just like he said in Amos, man. Go ahead.
behold, against this family do I devise an evil.
Against what family, man? The so-called white family, the so-called white race, man. With you, the nation of Edom, according to the Bible, man. Idumea, go ahead.
From which ye shall not remove your neck,
So you ain't gonna be able to remove your neck from this. Go ahead.
neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil.
Right, man. Go ahead. So now, these the times we coming into, man. That you finna pay for all this, man. For oppressing a man and his house, man.
In that day shall one take up a parable against you,
In that day, one shall take up a parable against thee. Go ahead.
and lament it with a doleful lamentation,
And this what's going on right now. Go ahead.
and say, we be utterly spoiled.
We gonna get Habakkuk. We're gonna go into Habakkuk, man. We be utterly spoiled, man. And we seeing this now, man. The elected people seeing this, man. And we taking up that parable against you, man. Go ahead.
He has changed the portion of my people.
Right, man. He changed the portion of our people, man. Go ahead.
How have he removed it from me?
Go ahead.
Turning away, he have divided our fields.
He there go, man. He divided our fields, man. He pushed all our people. Don't read that again. I'll read that from the top again.
In that day shall one take up a parable against you,
Come.
and lament it with a doleful lamentation.
Lament with a doleful lamentation. Go ahead. Let you know you finna lament, man. You gonna drink of that cup. Go ahead.
And say, we be utterly spoiled.
Right, man. We be utterly spoiled. We saying this. The other nations saying this too, man. Go ahead.
He have changed the portion of my people.
See, he changed the portion of our people, man. Who is our portion, man? According to Jeremiah, man. Jeremiah 51, man. Around verse 16, 17, man. The portion of Jacob is not like them, man. We're talking about Yahweh Shem Yahweh. So he changed the portion of our people by coming with his missionaries and teaching us something totally different than what we believed in, man. Go ahead,
I want to say something. It's a true thing. It ain't funny, but you know, it's true though. They clever, man. Clever.
And then I saw this one Gadite, man, which is the North American Indian, man. He said the white man had stripped them of their heritage, which going to their portion in their land. Then he said he stripped them of their language, man. And he said when he prayed, he was like, the angels don't hear us. He was like, the spirits don't hear us in this language we speaking, man. So he just broke down into tears, man. So, but like the Lord said, man, woe unto you for doing that, man. You ain't, like he said, you're not going to bring your neck from under this, man. So ain't no matter who y'all try to get, man. No matter how y'all try to weep and act like y'all cool with these people, man. It's time for y'all to pay for everything y'all did as a nation, man.
That's right. And that's one thing too. I hate when it comes to our people, the Southern Kingdom, mostly so-called African American in America, with them not knowing God, they don't know that. The same as the white man, once all the treaties with the Latin people, the natives, they give us the same way. On the right. The same exact way. So, and they got over here. They was really when they took it.
Micah chapter 2, verse 4. In that day shall one take up a parable against you, and a lament with a doleful lamentation, and say, Ye be utterly spoiled. He have changed the portion of my people. How have he removed it from me? Turning away, he have divided our fields.
Right, man. He divided the fields, man. And now he got the nerve to call our people immigrants, man. You know? Call our people immigrants, man. They put up a wall, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Therefore thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lot in the congregation of Yahweh. Prophesy ye not, say they to them that prophesy. They shall not prophesy to them that they shall not take shame.
You can stop right there, Doc. Go back, Doc. Pick right back up where you said,
Psalms chapter 83, verse 4. They have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yashala may be no more in remembrance.
So that was their plan, man. That's that crafty counsel they devised, man. Going back into, he said he took divided the portion of my people, man. And our portion is how about Shem Yahushua, man. Go ahead, I read that again from the top.
Verse 4. They have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yashala may be no more in remembrance.
So that was their crafty counsel, man. That this name be no more in remembrance, man. The name of Yashala, man. The 12 tribes of Israel. That's why that's why we known as the Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Dominicans, on down there, man. That's why we known as Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians now, man. And that was a crafty counsel that they took. That the name of Israel, Yashala, be no more in remembrance. Go ahead, huh?
Verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent.
When they all consulted together with one consent, man. So all you nations gonna pay too. That's another thing, man. Cause you so-called Arabs, East Indians, y'all to watch the videos. Y'all be glad that we getting on the so-called white man. But y'all going into slavery right along with your slave, y'all been being taskmasters with them, man. Go ahead.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against us, man. This what our people have to learn, man. It's gonna name the nations, man.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom, man. So it don't matter if you call yourself a French, a Greek, Russian, Canadian. It don't matter, man. Edomite from Spain. That's why this got it covered, man. The tabernacle of Edom, man.
And it lists them first.
Right. Then you know who orchestrated it all, man. Go ahead, huh?
And the Israelites.
And you Arabs, man. I always wonder why you Arabs can come over here, open up business in our neighborhood, man. And then y'all can shoot us down just like the so-called white man. You never go to jail, man. Know why? Cause you took your part in the slave trade, man. You had slaves. You had us as slaves too, man. Your slavery goes so far back as to when the brother sold Joseph to y'all, man. Y'all took him to Egypt, man. Moab, man. So-called Chinese, man. Somebody gets Zephaniah too. They say Moab, Ammon, and Moab. You go right there. They have magnified themselves against the border of Judah. Go ahead.
And the Hagarenes.
The Hagarenes, man, you so-called Africans, man. Because Hagar came from you Hamites, man. Well, that's why it's the Hagarenes right there, man. You so-called Hagarenes, man. Go ahead.
Gabal and Ammon.
And Ammon, man, which is you Japanese, man. Go ahead. You got it up. And Zephaniah.
Yeah, I got Zephaniah 2.
It's probably verse 20, 21.
No, don't go down that far.
Verse 8.
Alright. This is Zephaniah 2. When we start at 7. Zephaniah 2 and 8. I have heard the reproach of Moab.
So the Lord heard the reproach of Moab, man, which is you Chinese, man. You know, because y'all reproach too. They got videos of y'all in your nail shops beating the black woman up, you know what I'm saying? Talking crazy to our people, man, just like they showed you in the, what's that, Menace to Society? You had the Moabite telling who they call Odal and Ren's tape. I feel sorry for your mother, man. Go ahead.
And the revealing of the children of Ammon.
And the revealing of the children of Ammon, man. Go ahead.
Whereby they have reproached my people.
Y'all reproached our people, go ahead.
And magnified themselves against their borders.
How y'all magnify yourselves against our borders? Where our borders at now? In the places where we stay, man. Y'all got your nail shops, your hair stores, your Chinese restaurants, man. And y'all treat us like nothing, man. You know, go ahead, Cause all the stuff y'all selling our people, y'all don't use it, man. Y'all get out, put these fake, y'all done taught our people, y'all selling fake eyelashes, fake hair, fake nails, man. Which a lot of our women put them eyelashes on, man. But y'all stupid for doing that, man. You need to take your real eyelashes off, man. Then they soak the eyelashes in them embalming fluid, man. But like you said, this how they magnify themselves against our borders, man. How they come in our neighborhood, get rich off and don't show us no love, man. Go ahead,
Therefore, as I live, says Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, Yasharallah, surely Moab shall be as Sodom, and the children of Ammon as Gomorrah.
Right, man. So you so-called Chinese and you Japanese gonna get it too, man. Right. All you nations gonna get it, man. Go ahead.
Even the breed of the nettles, and the salt pits, and the perpetual distillation. The residue of my people shall spoil them.
Right, so we gonna spoil y'all too, man. Right. Go ahead.
And the remnant of my people shall possess them.
Right, and we gonna possess y'all as slaves too. That's it on that, man. Nah, go ahead, read verse 15. Yeah.
This shall they have for their pride.
So this for y'all gonna have for y'all pride, cause you damn Moabites, you Ammonites get proud as hell too when y'all come over here and be in our neighborhoods, man. Y'all be proud as hell looking at us like we ain't nothing, man. And we make y'all rich, man. Y'all get that same pride that the so-called white man gave y'all, man, for ruling over us, man. Go ahead,
Because they have reproached and magnified themselves against the people of the people of Yahweh of hosts.
Just go look online, man. They got videos of how the Moabites, man. Yes, they beating up the black woman, man, doing all type of stuff, man. But it is what it is, man. But the Lord gonna wicked, man. No doubt, the wicked of our women, man. Stuff be happening to them, man. They still consider the apple of the Lord's eye, man. They're still the chosen people, man. So y'all gonna pay for that, man. Go back to that. That's it on Psalms 83.
I got one more thing. So a couple more things. I'm gonna start back at verse 7. Psalm chapter 83, verse 7. Gabal and Ammon and Amalek.
Hey, Amalek, man.
Calm down.
Notice how it say the tents on the tabernacle of Edom, but it separate Amalek, man. Cause Amalek separate himself right now. He act like he the part of you. Are you low level devils, man? Are you low level Edomites, man? He said right. And it got it in the scriptures. It don't mention them with the tabernacle of Edom, man. But when you go and do in the research in the book of Genesis and the Table of Nations, Amalek in there, man.
Right.
Which come from Esau, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
The flip side.
See, you can't get this out of no Quran, man. The Quran ain't breaking down the nation's name that the Lord gave all the nations, man. You don't get this out of no Quran, man.
And also, too, Alexander the Greek come from the bloodline of Amalek.
Come.